They may have also teased a 7th generation of Pokemon games coming next year. During the live stream, an image was displayed that showed a timeline of each new generation in the series. So they didn't show like the third versions, they didn't show the remakes, they just showed the new ones. And there was an empty space there with 2016, and it was in really big letters. It may have just been, the future of Pokemon is almost here, and not actually been actively teasing something, but there was an empty space. It was for 2016, so thoughts?
If NX actually does end up being, multiple devices, including a handheld and a console, how great would it be for the new generation of Pokemon to be like an NX launch title that you could play on the go or at home?
Oh, dude, I hadn't thought of that, but that's genius.
I don't think it'll happen, just because 3DS has a pretty decent install base, and, we saw last generation they were content to keep releasing DS Pokemon games until, 2 years after 3DS had come out. So I imagine there'll be 3DS, the new generation will be 3DS titles, and I can't complain about that too much. But
I agree with you, but I'm also thinking, that would be such a big way to launch the NX. And so, people have been wanting a home console main series Pokemon game for forever. And, that's the way to sell.
Yeah, that would be a bombshell announcement.
Because, it's still a portable game that fits with everything they want to accomplish with the series, but people can play it on the home console like they've always wanted to. Everyone is happy, huge way to launch the new system, and it communicates really effectively, I think, or it would, rather, the idea that it's cross-platform sort of thing.
And then especially if they've already built up a decent audience for Pokemon Go, then you've got all these new Pokemon fans, and hey, guess what? Check out this new Pokemon game on this NX. You can play it on the go, you can play it at home. Pokemon! Woo!
Yeah, I get the impression that whatever's coming next year, whether it's just Pokemon Z or something, or an NX title like you guys are saying, it'll be sort of related to Pokemon Go in some way, probably connected to it. I don't know to what extent, but given that Pokemon Go is their first real tease at what's coming in 2016, it just seems like a conclusion that's too easy to reach.
Yeah, I think it would be a wasted opportunity if it wasn't.
Yeah, well, they did say that Pokemon Go was going to connect to the main series in some way, but we don't know how.
Yeah, I'd love for it to just be straight up transfer your stuff through Pokemon Bank or something, but...
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.